Hello and welcome! Silrace here with Mechwarrior Online. A little while back I did a basic flanking guide where I talked about, flanking and what actually makes flanking be flanking and so forth, because the whole let's flank them thing. This is flanking in a 100-ton assault mech. Look at the positioning of my team and the enemy team, right? That is the typical, let's stand back and shoot at each other over this gap in the middle because nobody is, willing to push through that middle and whatnot. Yeah, they know I'm coming. I'm coming in a 100-ton assault mech build for brawling. This is the Boar's Head. This is one of my atlases. This is actually the hero atlas. And all my atlases are built for brawling. So, yeah. I am going to go in there. The funny thing is here, this is not easy environment. They know, absolutely know I am coming, and people are, coming in here trying to fight me off, and I have even somebody to back me up, which is actually surprising when I do this kind of stuff, because usually people just absolutely let me, go in on my own and ignore what I am doing entirely. I guess that's fine with me as well. And that is one dead medium mech here. I mean, came to do 1 versus 2 against us when we are pushing in on this flank. I don't know, did it expect to be able to take on an Atlas by itself, and especially an Atlas with a, a sidekick, you could say, a medium mech backing up the Atlas. But yeah, as you can see, that long-distance firefight is still going on there, and yeah, these guys know I'm coming. If they have paid any attention whatsoever to the minimap, they know I'm coming, right? They should be fully prepared, and I guess they kind of are, because there's a Jenner here trying to stop me from coming in. I don't know how a Jenner, even Jenner 2C, is going to do that. But I'm gonna go in here, right? I am absolutely going to go in here. And that is a Zeus. Always pick apart the big things. Like, ignore when you're doing this stuff like this. As you can see, yeah, right, really. At this point, I shoot at the Mad Dog because there was nothing else visible for me to shoot at. But Zeus, yeah, that's a big target. And hey, you're firing LRMs, so I'm gonna come face hug you. Then those LRMs do very little damage, and I'm close to overheating. Don't want to overheat when you're doing this kind of stuff, so fire guns in such a fashion to not overheat in middle of the enemies. And there is a Timberwolf, right? There is the Zeus, big thing, right? Shoot at the big thing. Ignore the 45-tonner with couple guns and just go for the big thing. And there it's a Direwolf, okay, sure, the other big thing. But let's make these Zeus have very little armor. And here is the overheat. I'm nearly dead, and there we go, I'm dead. Right? Look at those numbers. Look at those numbers. I just walked in there and did my thing, and frankly, at this point, my team didn't join me on that push. Obviously, they didn't take advantage of the push. Before making that push, I let my team know this is what I'm doing. All right. I let my team know this is what I'm doing. In a brawling atlas, I will push into the enemy team. I will do my own thing. They didn't want to follow me. That's okay. That's their choice. My game plan is my game plan. If people want to join me on my game plan, they're welcome to. If they don't want to, that is their choice. I am not going to tell them what they are supposed to be doing. I will tell them what I am going to be doing. All right? That's the difference. That is the difference in the way I play the game. I tell people, or tend to tell people what I do, not necessarily what they should be doing at that moment. Introspection, though, what could have been done differently, that's a nice thing to have. But at this point, after I was done there were so many low damaged enemies, as in low health, low armor, very damaged enemies, after I got done there, that my team should be able to win this. That long-range firefight now is in our favor, because I went in there, I did a whole lot of damage, I even killed somebody, and so on. And so when it comes to these firefights, yeah, my team has the advantage because I did that flanking mode. But also remember that I could not have done that flanking move if my team had not already engaged the enemy team. If my team had, you know, been doing its own thing behind a hill and there was no firefight, I couldn't have done the flanking move. So I have to obviously give them credit for allowing me to do that flanking move as well. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. This is very much a one game. I'm going to, well, cut it short. I'm not going to show you the very end result, just to tease you. Go try out flanking for yourself, especially in big assault mechs. It's fun.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.